Japanese Wannabes here, and today we will be reviewing That's Tomb Raider. That's Tomb Raider. This is the reboot, folks.
The reboot of Tomb Raider from 2013.
I gotta say, this is excellent game.
Sorry to interrupt you, but this video is actually for a tribute to the rise of the Tomb Raider, which is coming out this year.
Yep.
Sometime soon.
I'm excited for it.
So, check out our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. To look for information regarding new games coming out.
Little game updates and little updates on when we're doing other videos and stuff. But let's not talk about that crap. Let's talk about Tomb Raider. You got any questions here?
How did you guys feel about the gameplay? Was it good? Was it bad?
Well, this gameplay was excellent. I mean, it reminded me of course, The Last of Us, Uncharted. Gameplay elements it ran so smooth, man. Excellent gameplay. I can't say anything wrong about the gameplay. Perfect.
The only thing, I only have one negative thing about it, which is I'm going to start first so we can end on a good note. And it was because of the overabundance of ammo. But when you look at how many enemies you're actually fighting in the game, then you can understand how much ammo you actually got in the game.
Well,
but there's a lot of times where you really don't need all that ammo.
Well, if you play like me and you just run past all enemies, you'll have a shit ton of ammo anyway. So.
But if you play like me and you actually kill every single person,
right.
if you just use the bow and arrow, you're fine.
You can beat the game only using a bow and arrow. I don't know if there's a trophy or anything like that. You can beat the game just using one weapon. Like I can just say, okay, I'm only going to use a pistol. I'm only going to use the assault rifle. I'm only going to use a shotgun. Well,
you could beat the
shotgun. I don't know about shotgun. Anyways, I'm getting off track. What's next?
How was the quality of the story? Did it flow properly?
The quality of the story was actually really good because, it had certain aspects where, the whole game was like, basically Lara Croft was being challenged the entire game. But there was points in time where, she was especially challenged because she was like on the verge of death, basically.
Yeah, she should have died a long time ago, if you ask me. It's not really a realistic game.
If you think about it,
it's not really all that realistic. The thing is about the Tomb Raider games, I've never really been into the story, but that's not really what draws me to the game. You got a female main character, and I get to shoot stuff. I had fun with this game. The story was, something I didn't really care about. I didn't care about the extra characters they tried to throw in. I would probably care more about it if it was more realistic. They threw some mystical crap in there. It's just my personal opinion. I'm sure everybody is not like that, but a lot of complicated nonsense. I didn't too much care for the story, but it's okay because everything else made up for it. The gameplay definitely made up for it. There's one thing I wanted to talk about. Sorry, you had something to say? No? Okay, the multiplayer. How do you feel about the multiplayer?
The multiplayer was just kind of thrown together. It seemed to me like it was kind of thrown together because we have really good internet, and I don't know if it was whoever was hosting it or what, or just it lagged a lot.
Not a good experience, but
it lagged a lot.
But I had the same difficulties with
The Last of Us
and The Last of Us. Same thing. These third-person
was just kind of thrown on.
Yeah.
It would seem like it was just kind of thrown on.
It was an afterthought. It's something they thought about.
Since they beat the game, let's just throw on multiplayer because it'll be fun. It's not really that fun because
a lot of games
the quality of the multiplayer is not all there.
How did you guys feel about the music? Was it
music?
Smooth?
I gotta say, you know what? The music did fit the game.
Yes, it did.
I gotta say, the music was decent. It's nothing that I'm gonna put on my iPhone. It's nothing I'm gonna listen to while I'm at work.
Did it ever get old?
No, not really.
No. There's new tunes every time.
It was good.
Decent music. I gotta give it to it. Yeah, I gotta give it to this game. Pretty good music. Cinematic.
What about the graphics? Were they?
Okay, that's another thing. This is a pretty minor little flaw. Graphical glitches. There were a few times, with me running through the game like I do, a lot of the textures and stuff were loading a little late. So, I would run across a lot of unfinished textures. Probably because I was running through the game. I was speeding through, trying to get this thing beat so we could do this review. Yeah, this is a minor flaw.
Now me, I actually play completely opposite of him. The graphics to me are not that important for a game.
At the end of the day, graphics
There's
are
not necessarily.
yeah, they're the last
They're the very
important
least.
thing.
But to some people, they're the most important thing. But to us, it's not that important
No,
because
definitely
we could play a game with very poor graphics that has extremely good gameplay.
not. Yeah.
It's fun to play.
At the end
and
of the day.
replayability of it is
At the end of the day,
astronomical.
at the end of the day, gameplay triumphs over the graphics, and that's how I
In my
always felt
opinion.
about it. Yeah, same here.
So it ran smooth.
Like,
Ran smooth.
I mean,
No complaints.
if you haven't played Tomb Raider, a good comparison of graphics would either be The Last of Us or Uncharted.
Yep, exact same thing. You got any other questions?
Okay.
Really? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's give our final score. Our final score for Tomb Raider.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
That's same here. Same here. I'm definitely giving it a 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm not giving it a perfect 10 is because my personal opinion, I wasn't really interested in the story or the tacked on characters. No offense. I love this game and I definitely am looking forward to the sequel. Alright? So I guess we'll see you guys next time. Actually, be on the lookout because we're dropping Tomb Raider Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is Tomb Raider 2.
So
the
as soon as it
sequel.
comes out, we'll be getting it. So,
Oh yeah, be on the lookout.
you know, look out for that.
Hey, you think we should do like
How did you guys feel about the gameplay?
You go, cameraman, go over there and delete those videos.
My dick.
You know what? It's cool because I gotta delete this stuff. 'Cause you know once it's deleted.
Yeah, delete it out of the deleted folder.
Recording already?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Japanese Wannabes here, and today we are reviewing. Where's the game at? Where's the game at?
Right here.
What are we reviewing?
Japanese.
Wow.
Damn it.
Wow.
Japanese Wannabes.
Are you?
Tomb Raider.
Oh, we gotta restart that.
No, because this is the outtakes.
Got it.
This is the outtakes.
She's gone. Yeah.
This is the
Here,
outtakes.
cut it.